fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs. I ain't done nothing.
Trouble?
Your children, your buried.
What is it?
And what does the Empire?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? It seems this damnable conflict is... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Not asking you to defy the gods.
My father says I'm too young to be another wanderer here to work my father's grave.
God of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Watch what you're doing. Got some good pieces out. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that one. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is that.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
I need your help with something private. We shouldn't have been disturbing Sarthal, no matter what. Yes, but it needs to be kept quiet. I may have entered into an agreement with Enther. He had something I needed, so I traded him something of mine. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. It's an amulet that belonged to my family. I never should have given it to Enther. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back. You need to leave. You need to leave.
Even with the colleges... Oh my, how precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he's... I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. So there's nothing more to be said. Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone's best interest. I find I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are final. No, you're... Onmund made a deal. He made that choice. I've already made it very clear that... Look how persistent you are. Charming, really. Onmund gave up the first time I said no, but not you. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. Are you following me? You're not very good at... Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now? Finally, we have an... I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
The Archmage believed it important. It must be powerful.
We don't know that. We don't even know what it is. Where is Arin anyway?
In his quarters with that Thalmor on Kano. Yeah. Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirror. Naida, did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose burn these. Until... Next time.
Can you possibly help Jazargo?
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely
It
necessary.
is difficult to admit, but Jazargo could still use some help. Jazargo has seen that Tolfdir likes you. You must be very... Jazargo is working hard. Jazargo has... But Jazargo works so hard, there is no time to test. Jazargo will give... You tell Jazargo when you are ready. Ha! You can't resist, can... Let's see. This one, I think. Jazargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak, with a twist. It is especially potent against the undead, and should burn them to a crisp in no time. Jazargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work. Jazargo awaits word of how well his scrolls work.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about some... I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Gwenmouth, Daedric, or even Thalmor. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. No, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Allen is already hard at work.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not. I'm afraid I must.
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time. When we can avoid interruption.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
What you learn here
There's a
will
college
last
of
for a
Winterhold
lifetime.
roads, aren't there?
Several, if you're talented.
Yes? Speak quickly. Need something?
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our Order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. I am sorry. Now, it is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something? What you learn here will last you a life. Has Tolfdir been telling... Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Now, if you'll excuse me...
It's always... Well now, are you going to see him? Do tell him, underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there...
There is no help for you here. There is no solace in knowing what is to come. Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. The one who calls himself Ancano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require